8864. Call for your free gold guide. 800-664-8864.
I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. It's a depression. Everybody's out of work or scared of losing their job. The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Banks are going bust. Punks are running wild in the street. There's nobody anywhere who seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Can you hear me? No, headquarters. No, headquarters. Come in, headquarters. Look at that, man. It's like a radio station.
You're sitting in front of a live mic. When you speak, thousands of people hear your voice. It penetrates their mind.
You are the best thing on the radio.
The following program contains views and opinions that do not reflect those of this station or its advertisers.
And now, broadcasting live from the little old shack by the tracks, it's the Outlaw Game Show.
Hey there! It's Show Buddy Outlaw Day, Wednesday, Hump Day, Mitzvah, Merkules, Woden's Day, and I believe the Japanese, they say, Subi. And what a beautiful day. A beautiful day. Not too much bad news, because I spent most of the day staring at the beautiful day, and that's a good place to be. Although I guess my productivity was limited. Got an update on those military exercises that went down, and I guess there was more today. Also an
And I have always bemoaned, why did we not, we got all the trash from New Orleans that came to Houston after Hurricane Katrina. Why didn't we get any good restaurants? Well, it turns out there's one. It's called the Cajun Stop, just outside of that. We should go there for lunch tomorrow. Po' boy sandwiches. Oh, we are still noshing on our lunch as we speak. Well, to the news we go. To the news we go. It's always interesting. There are the facts, and then there is how will that be portrayed. Tragic story, really. 15-year-old little girl. 15 years old. Beautiful little girl. 15-year-old girl shot and killed in Kenwood Neighborhood Park. That's in Chicago. It's just another day. Another dead person. And, as is usual, another dead black person in Chicago at the hands of a drive-by shooter. Sadly, as Jesse Jackson said, it's Miller time. A black person killing a black person with a gun. And instead of looking at what causes this nonsense, politicians look at it as, well, we need to take away the gun. I don't know about you, but I ain't going out shooting anybody, are you? We're not having these problems in white neighborhoods. There's a real problem here. A problem that needs to be dealt with. And the gun ain't the problem. And yet, Gabby Giffords is up speaking before Congress today. We're going to talk about that. And I'm going to go ahead and warn you. What I have to say, you will find offensive. But back to this story out of Chicago. CBS there reports a teenage girl, an honor student who had just performed at President Obama's inaugural, was gunned down Tuesday in the Kenwood neighborhood, just blocks from the high school she attended. The victim, 15-year-old Hadia Pendleton, was taking shelter from the rain with a group of 10 to 12 teenagers under a canopy in a park around 2:30 in the afternoon when someone jumped a fence, ran up to them, and opened fire. Just days before she had performed with her high school band at President Obama's inauguration. Wow. 15 years old, shot and killed a few days after she performed at the inauguration. The answer isn't to take guns away from law-abiding citizens. The answer is to deal with the corruption, the bankrupt culture that is inner-city America. And you can take all the guns you want away from it, but young black men are shooting and killing other black people and some whites in the process over being bumped, over Air Jordans, in order to steal their car, and for all other sorts of reasons. It's not 100% of the crimes, but is statistically so out of whack that it is a tragedy. It is an epidemic. We need to stop hearing stories about African swine flu and start hearing stories about this nonsense. It can be stopped. We need to worry less about police brutality and more about neighbor-on-neighbor brutality. We need to open up our police departments and say,